Hey guys, good morning. So welcome to the second bottle of the 4. This is what I call the breakthrough bottle, the second position. It's where we are struggling. Also though, good news, that this is where we can have the breakthrough, which is super exciting. This bottle feels super powerful. So here it is. It is, well, originally it was gold over royal blue, but the cool thing is the bottles can change colors and transform. So this is now kind of more of a yellow. So what's coming up here for everyone is that there's a lot of anxiety going on. The yellow in the top is representing the mind, mental confusion. Maybe we're having problems understanding what's happening right now, the stage that we're at in the quarantine. I mean, it's really confusing. Some people are wearing masks, some people aren't. Businesses are opening, but then there's only 20% occupancy. Some states have certain rules, other states don't. I mean, a lot of people are experiencing confusion, and probably because of this, some sort of conscious anxiety they're aware of because they kind of feel like they don't know which way to go or how to maneuver things. And then the other aspect of this is that in the bottom is that royal blue. And in the positive, royal blue represents our power to have sharp, intuitive senses. The yellow, gold in the positive, represents our wisdom shining brightly. And combining these two, it shows that we are able to accept the inspirational, deep healing energy that is that royal blue of peace being fed into us from that magenta we talked about yesterday, the grace and all of the love. And then we're able to express that light into the world, that wisdom that's coming into all of us in our own way, what we're learning and what we're growing and changing through during this pandemic. And so what's happening here is that the royal blue in the bottom is representing some depression, having to do with being isolated and kind of a sense of we're feeling like wallowing in that, kind of stuck in that. And then there's the anxiety factor. So yeah, that's intense. I mean, people are going through kind of an intense period right now as things are sort of trying to open up and sort of shift again. You know, people are feeling very uncertain. And Uriel, Archangel Uriel is the name of this bottle. Uriel means fire of God. Uriel is known to be an angel with the sword of fire at the gate of the lost Eden. And this lost Eden is just really a symbol for speaking of when we forget to love God or a higher power, when we forget we're so overridden with anxiety or isolation or just low vibes that we forget to love something greater than ourselves. So this is a very fiery, powerful, I would say empowering archangel. The sunflower is associated with Archangel Uriel. So just kind of really reminding us of our sense of strength and our inner sunlights. Like, I believe that we all have these metaphorical inner suns that no matter how shitty or bad things are going on in the outside world, we are able as human beings to radiate sunlight from us with it to within us. So it's like I'm my own sun generator. Archangel Uriel is known for bringing sunlight to the earth. So yellow is a great color to support you in moving beyond anxiety. Sometimes it's not so much what we're anxious about, it's just a matter of acknowledging it. Just being honest, like, oh my gosh, I feel really anxious, rather than freaked out by it or not knowing what it is. You don't have to know what it is. Just acknowledging that it is there and that you're safe and it's okay. And then also with the royal blue, what's gonna help lift you out of isolation or feeling depressed, if that's going on for you, is magenta. That magenta energy will give you there's the red, that's the most energizing color of the spectrum. That will give you a boost that you may need to reach the yellow positivity. So Right now, this is all happening for a higher purpose, of course. This frequency is really asking us to clarify our values. What are our values now? Were they the same as they were before the pandemic? Or have we become more clear about what's really important in the way that we move through our lives? This is an awakening energy. It's really to address anything that's stopping us in our tracks, any fear, any illusion. And it's reminding us that we have all the power within us, within our own internal world. And it's okay not to understand everything. You know, if we keep thinking our way through this next phase of everything opening up and sort of the confusion from what to do, what not to do, if we try to attach to that, we will start to get weighed down. Our heart, the royal blue and the gold go to green, our heart will start to feel heavy, and it will prevent us from clearly expressing our emotions. And so at the end of the day here, that's where this is really taking us. With a clarified sense of inspirational energy coming in, just like we mentioned, so much receptivity and openness about the magenta bottle and iridescent rose coral yesterday. This is like, okay, we're receiving it, and now we are going to radiantly communicate and express what's coming through us with this deep sense of inner peace. So if you need something to bring you up, out, honestly, I would focus on sunflowers. I would meditate on sunflowers. I would visualize a sun beaming within you. We all have an infinite well of positivity. Positivity, it gets a bad rap, I think. I think people think it's an ideal or it's fake or that sort of thing. To me, positivity is just wisdom. It's the wisdom to look within to remember your sun. Cheers.